Hey, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking about some new makeup that I have been testing out. There's some things in here that I like. There's some things that I don't like. There's actually a couple things from the drugstore. I usually don't do drugstore reviews, but these are primers. It's not really makeup in my opinion. So I am testing those out. So you see me talk about them, and let's get into the video. So I don't have anything on my skin because I'm going to be applying some of these products for you guys to see, and then I'm going to talk about it. I have shared some shorts videos on these, but I'm sharing it on here too because not all of you see my shorts videos. So we're going to get into it. So there's a couple of drugstore things in here, but everybody calm down, okay? I'm not going to start reviewing drugstore makeup. The reason that I picked these up, let me tell you something. I may need to do another video on it because it's probably really long. Maybe I'll have to do a chatty get ready with me. But I picked this up, the e.l.f. Power Grip, and I picked up this primer. And the reasons that I picked this up is because I saw Sam Shorman talk about these. That's why I picked them up, because she has oily skin. Listen, I will pick up a primer once in a while. I will pick up a drugstore mascara. I have one in here, okay? I don't know how many more drugstore mascaras I'm going to pick up, though. I feel like I'm done. I feel like I'm done. After this one, I'm done. I'm actually going to put it on today, even though I hate it. And we're going to talk about why I hate it when I get to it. But I'm not going to do a foundation from the drugstore. I'm not going to do a concealer from drugstore. I'm not going to do a blush from the drugstore. I have occasionally gotten ColourPop, and I feel like that's considered drugstore since it is on the drugstore side. When you go to Ulta, I feel like that's drugstore. Occasionally I've bought that. But I just like what I like. And I'm not going to start getting into it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? So I'm still luxury. I think it's important that I just want to stick to what I am comfortable with. But like I said, the reason I got these because she said they're amazing. And by the way, there's one more that I got, and it had somebody stuck their finger in it. And one of the things I hate about drugstore makeup is people do that all the time. Another reason, let's just get it out. Another reason I don't like drugstore makeup, you know what else it is? Because somebody will say, I'll use this for instance. She talked about this, okay? They didn't have it at my Target. They didn't have it. And in fact, it seems like stuff from the drugstores is always sold out. And it's not just at my Target. It's at Walgreens. It's at CVS, wherever. Like, what a pain in the ass. If you are somebody that likes to wear drugstore makeup, it just seems like such a hassle if you want to get something. And I know you can order stuff online, but I don't like... If you're getting drugstore, don't you not want to pay shipping on something? I don't know. I won't want to pay shipping on something. And sometimes that's the only way to get stuff. So it's another reason why I don't like it. Because I feel like I personally have not had a problem getting something I wanted. You know what I mean? From the luxury side, usually I can get it somewhere. Unless it's like a line like Pat McGrath. I don't know that would be considered luxury. I feel like luxury to me is like Dior or Chanel, or I even will put Charlotte Tilbury kind of in that. Maybe Pat McGrath is. I mean, her prices are definitely there. I don't know. But all I'm trying to say is that usually you can get something, somewhere online with even those brands. Even if they're sold out at one place, you could get it. It's not like you're going to have to hunt 20 different places. You're going to get it. Unless it's something new that went viral. For the most part, you're going to find it. You know what I mean? But I just feel like drugstore, they're always out of everything. Like, it must be a pain in the ass. Like, I wouldn't want to deal with it. Like, years ago, I used to get my bras at Kohl's, okay? And they have those plastic hangers, and you're looking for your size. You're looking for your bra size. And you can't find it. They're falling all over the place because of those damn hangers, okay? That day that happened, the last time, I said, you know what? I'm just going to go to Victoria's Secret. I'm just done here. Now I get my bras at Soma. But what I'm trying to say is, convenience is important to me. I don't have time to be going through here or driving to 5 different stores to get something. I can just order it online. I know I'm going to get it. That's all I'm going to say. So that's another reason that I don't like drugstore makeup. Plus, like I said, I've always worn it, so that's it. I just needed to say that because somebody in the comments would be like, oh my God, review this or that. I'm not. Sorry, I'm not. So these are the two that she mentioned. I don't know if I should use these together. I haven't. I'm still testing this one out. So maybe I won't put this on, but we'll talk about it. Okay. How about that? Because I will wear this today, but I'm going to keep testing this. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip. It's basically a dupe for the Milk. It definitely is. I think the packaging on this is better, I will tell you that, because that's the only thing I didn't like about the Milk primer. I liked it. I reviewed it. I loved it. And then one day it stopped pumping. And it would not pump. And I wanted to whip it across the room because I have menopause. So instead I took a hammer to it. And then when I took a hammer to it, to open it up to get it out, because I thought that would be okay, because they glued it. Like, you couldn't unscrew it. Why do these companies do that? I don't know. Because when stuff like that happens, like, then you can't get it open. So I took a hammer, I busted it, and then it wouldn't, like, I couldn't keep it closed, and it got ruined. So yeah, no more from, I'm done with Milk makeup. I'm done. Like, I've tested stuff from them, and I'm not a fan. That's the only thing from them I liked, and then they screwed that up on me. So anyways, this is really good. It is smaller. I feel like if I use this all the time, because I haven't even used it that much, and I'm already down. Like, you can't see, but I am. I'll use it today. And that's what it looks like. You know, it reminds me of Dippity Doo. Remember Dippity Doo? Did you use Dippity Doo? I'm trying to see if this one has a scent. Yeah, a little bit. It smells like alcohol. Hopefully there's not alcohol in it. I did not check that. But it's hard to see the writing on this. But I do like it. Would I repurchase it? No. I wouldn't, because there's other primers that I like, and I just don't always reach for gripping. I feel like for me, when I really need a primer, I need one that's going to be oil free. So that's why I wouldn't pick something like this. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Prime Lab Advanced Derm Primer. It says up to 20. Can we stop with the 24 hours? Did somebody actually test this for 24 hours? Really? So you don't sleep. You're just like a zombie for 24 hours. Okay. It's a 24-hour matte setter, 1% LHA and salicylic acid. It says it grips makeup and no shine. Skin looks rebalanced over time. Unfortunately, one thing I didn't see about this is this does contain alcohol denat in it. So I won't be repurchasing this for sure. Because this, I mean, I do, my Holy Grail foundation, Giorgio Armani, does have alcohol denat, which I don't like. And if you're not familiar with it, just look it up. Just look up alcohol denat. It'll say what's one of the worst alcohols you can use. I'm not as concerned about it when it's in makeup as opposed to skincare. But I feel like this is really close. This isn't like on top of, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. That's all I'm going to say. I wish they wouldn't do that. It's probably why it's matte, because it is good. It helps control your oil, but then it makes it worse. So I wouldn't repurchase it. But I'm going to still test it out with some of my other foundations, okay? So this is what it looks like. Comes and has this little squeezy here. And I guess I'll show you that close up so you can see it. But I'm going to have all the information listed below, okay? So it's different ones. And this, I wasn't driving around looking for it. I just happened to be out, and then I finally found it at the thrift store. That's what I would say about Drugstore. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. It's kind of like that milky color. And then, geez, I guess I have to, it absorbs really nicely. Does have a fragrance in it, though. And you can definitely smell the alcohol. So, yeah. But I'm going to still try this on some of my, with some of my foundations. So you're just going to have to give me some time, because I really want to make sure I test this good. But I feel like this is not going to work as good as some of my other ones, because I feel like, well, we'll see. I just don't think it's going to work as well, but we will test it out. And the reason I got it is Sam Shorman, he has oily skin, and so I'm like, okay, you have oily skin, I'm going to try it too. So anyways, so I'm trying that one. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this, and I did do a shorts video on this. This was gifted to me in PR, and this is the Quickie concealer from Urban Decay. It is so funny because this got banned from TikTok because of the name, Quickie. I can't sometimes. I can't. Some people do some crazy messed up stuff on that app, just like on YouTube. There's some crazy stuff on here. I don't get it. So anyways, this one is in the color, I think it's light. Oh, it's 10NN. Comes with this little brush. So what you're supposed to do with this is you have this doe foot applicator. I'm not really a fan of the doe foot applicator, to be honest with you. I don't care for this. on your face, like for me, I'm going to show you, but I just feel like, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I don't mind it under my eyes though, so I'm going to take this because we don't do this. This is from Clé de Peau. You're going to see me talk about this. I love this brush. Let me wipe it off actually first before I use this. I love this brush. I love this brush. Look at, see how thin it is? See how it is? How you can get it really thin? So I can actually apply my concealer and then blend it. Well, somebody recently asked me too, what's the difference between this and the, and I should have brought it in here. This one's a lot bigger than the one that I got with Sicily. I didn't finish my sentence. Let me do it again. Somebody was asking what's the difference between this and the Sicily one. This one is bigger, but I like it better. I just feel like it just blends better. I don't know. So anyways, so I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to use my mirror here, and I'm just going to apply it. See, I do it this way, so I kind of use it this way. I don't apply it this way flat. I apply it this way. And that way, it's kind of like a liner brush. This one, now the one thing about this concealer, you're going to see that this one doesn't have that peachy undertone. So, you know, you have to keep that in mind. If you are somebody that needs a little bit more coverage, then you're going to have to go in. I'm going to wipe this off because I'm going to blend it. You're going to have to go in with a color corrector first. This is full coverage, but sometimes it's, you know, depends on what you've got going on. You know what I mean? So I'm blending it. I'm trying to keep it over this way as much as possible too, because I don't want to get it all under my eye right away. Remember we talked about that? And I don't have any foundation on right now. I'm going to take my finger up here and blend it, and then I'm just taking my finger a little bit there. And I'm going to get right under here. So this one definitely I feel like is a little bit more brightening because it's so light, you know. But it conceals really nice. I will say that. I'm just not a fan of it on my face. I don't feel like, it's not because of the color. Here, let me put a little bit right here. I'll take the little brush too that it came with. Let's put it by my nose. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. I think it's a good concept. It just, oh God. Yeah, see, especially if you have dry skin, like I have a little bit of dry skin right here, and that just made it like look like shit. I'm going to show you. That's why I don't like it. See? Can you see the peely? Normally I'm not peely there. I'm actually surprised that I have that. So if you have dry skin, I don't have dry skin, I have oily skin, but I have areas that I have a little bit of dryness. Usually I have it on this side of my nose. I'm actually surprised about that. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of this on my face. I will do it on my other eye really quickly. I like it under my eyes. You have to use it sparingly. You have to use it sparingly. You don't need much. I feel like I actually applied too much to that other eye. Here's another one. This one is in the color, let's see what color this is. This is in the color 20NN. So that's that color. Maybe I should use that color because I feel like this one's way too bright. Yeah, that one's wet. I probably should have used this darker color. Oh well, it's fine. You know what I think this would be really good for? Is pulling my face up, okay? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that lighter color that I was using on my eyes because I think this would be better to use like that. And I'm going to tap this is my Ficlo Beauty brush that I've shared with you guys. I should have done one eye and not the other. I might have put too much on, but you get the idea. I feel like it looks bright there. Here, let's do this. Let's lift my face. Before I even do my blush or anything, we'll try it, okay? So I'm just going to go like that. I know you're probably like, oh my God, girl, what are you doing? I'm going to take my sponge that I used for my foundation. And we're going to like that. I definitely see a lift. Do you see a lift here on that side compared to that side? I feel like I do. I probably would notice it more if I had my blush on. I probably should have done it after I had all that on. We're trying it this way. So for that, I do like that. But just in general, just on my face, and I'm putting a lot of product on. I'm putting way too much on. We're just going to ignore that. Because this is just an experiment, okay? This is me messing around with makeup, but I'm doing it in front of you. So I went ahead and did my makeup. I'm going to quickly talk about this because you're going to see this. I look in another video. It's using all mattes. I know a lot of you guys have been talking, asking me for a long time to do a all matte look. This is it. This is from by Mario, and this is his Master Mattes palette. I think, now you guys know that I'm not somebody that says you need this, you need that. So I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say that this is definitely a really good addition to what you will probably already have, unless you already have a matte palette somewhere else. But if it's not this palette, then I think it's good to have some sort of all matte palette, whether it's this one or another one. I really like this one. I use a lot of neutral tones. And so like even that little wing, I created that using these eyeshadows down here, pretty much all of them. I started out with the black. I toned it down with that, and then I add a little bit of those two colors. I'm wearing this shadow on my eyes. And I'm wearing these two on my lid, those two. So pretty much, I love this. I pull this out a lot. Whether I'm using another, like sometimes I just need that brown. Like this is such a nice brown. A lot of the browns that are out there are like this, which I don't mind a red brown like this, but sometimes you want that nice deep chocolatey brown, and I love this palette. I really, really, really do. I would love to see by Mario. I'd love to see Mario, and by the way, that's how you're supposed to pronounce his name. I always say Mario, but I guess it's Mario. Anyways. I would love to see other brands do this too, like just have an all matte palette. I just really think it's important because, like I said, we can use it with our other palettes. I love it. Let's talk about my brows next. So you guys know that I have been using the Grande Brow, which I love this stuff. I really do. I have used a lot of lash serums. I've used not a lot of brow serums. Let's see. I think I've tested maybe 2 brow serums, okay? They really didn't do much for me. This is the only one I feel like has really worked. I don't have anything on my brows right now. Nothing. Like those are my brows. I used to have all these bald spots on my, I don't have it anymore. This stuff is amazing. But they also have this that was gifted to me. And this is a 2-in-1 tinted gel and brow enhancing serum. So this one has the serum in it along with the tint. So this is what it looks like. I actually don't mind this brush. Remember I showed you another one. It was the clear. I wish I had it in here. Of the clear one, and I feel like that one was a little bit bigger than this one. I'm going to tell you I love Charlotte Tilbury's because hers is really teeny tiny, but this is good. I'm going to show you how to use it. So take off a little bit of this. Take off a little bit of the excess. We don't need to use a lot, okay? Then apply it. Now this is in the shade, and I'll have all the details below too. This is in the shade Light. That's what this is. They have different shades. Okay, they gifted me all of those. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it for a giveaway when I hit 100,000. I'll have a giveaway or whatever. Okay, so this is what you do. You apply it like this. I go really lightly, and I'll go this way with it, kind of like against the way the hair's growing, like that. And then I start from this side, like the center part right here, And you do light strokes. Just do light strokes. And this is like, I'm not even using a pencil today. Now, sometimes I use it with a pencil if I feel like I want it a little bit more defined. But I feel like I don't need to do that if I don't want to. So I'm going to get right down here. I have hairs growing down there, but they're really light. But it's believe me, it's getting much better. My brows are so much better. Oh my gosh. And I know a lot of you guys have been complimenting me on my brows. This is why. This brow serum is amazing. It really works. Okay. That's a good color match for me too. This stuff works. So let's talk about this mascara. This mascara went viral on TikTok. And if you've been watching TikTok, you know the drama of it, okay? This is by L'Oreal, and this is the Telescopic Lift. I do not like this at all. I think it sucks. It transferred on me, but for the sake of everything, I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to tell you what I don't like about it. I hate putting this on my lashes, to be honest with you, because... So this is what the wand looks like. So one side is flat. See that? See which side is flat. It's hard to see without my... Yeah, this side is flat. So it has product on there, and then the other side is got those pricklies, which you have to be careful with the pricklies. I got it too close to my eye and poked myself in the eye, and it freaking hurts. So what you're supposed to do is supposed to take this flat side and you start brushing it up. Now, I just need to tell you this before I even do this. When you see somebody wearing mascara, whether it's here, wherever you see them, and they're testing out mascara and their lashes look amazingly long, unless they're using a tubing mascara or lifting mascara that's going to lift it up, your lashes probably aren't going to look the same. Because if somebody already has long lashes, like I have longer lashes, I use a lash serum, so my lashes are longer now. So my lashes are long, so something like a lengthening mascara is going to make them look longer if they're pushing up or using tubing, is what I'm trying to say. Because I see so many people, their lashes look good. It's like, of course that mascara looks good on you. You have great lashes. Come on. Sub it. So I'm just being transparent with you and telling you that. You just have to keep that in mind, okay? So I'm going to use the flat side to see. Where's the flat side? Flat side, okay. There's like two flat sides. See, when you can't see shit. Oh no, there is just one flat side, right? Oh my God. Which side is flat side? Oh my God. I almost need to put my readers on and, okay, there it is. See, it's a stupid wand. Stupid. Okay. So I see people doing this. Somebody did this, and, well, you know about that viral video on TikTok. I don't have to tell you about the before and after. So you put it on like that, and then you flip this around, and then so keep that in mind. If somebody has really long lashes, it's not freaking mascara. Unless it's a fiber mascara, you're not going to get really long lashes. It might look more longer if it pushes them up. But as far as I'm concerned, this stuff sucks. It really does. I should have brought my other mascara in here so I could just do this. I may have to go run and get my other mascara because I truly hate this stuff. Now, to be fair, I usually have to do many coats of mascara. So I'm not that person that's going to come on here and do like 2 coats and say, see, it looks amazing. No, this girl likes, like when I walk into a room, I want you to see my lashes first, okay? My lashes need to walk in the room for me. So I use a lot of mascara and I'm okay with that, all right? No matter what mascara I use. But look at, like, I've seen people do this on TikTok and they're like this. Their lashes are up to here. Mine are not that long. They're long. They're longer than they used to be. But they're not like, you know, they're not like, oh, God. See? I just poked myself in the eye with this. I don't like it. Now I gotta fix that. Yeah. And it transferred. So anyways, the last thing I'm going to talk about, you're going to see this in the video, is the Super White from Ben Nye. This doesn't work unless you don't have fair skin. When I put it on, I'll put it on, I guess. I almost hate to do it because my makeup looks so nice. I'm not going to do it. You'll see it in another video. You will see it in another video. But when you're fair like me, it really doesn't do much. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I think it's better to use like maybe a concealer that's brighter or something, but this just doesn't. If I had a tan, had deeper skin, you know, like a tan. If I had a tan, I probably could wear this and it would look nice, because I've seen it on people that have like a tan and they're able to use a deeper foundation color because they're matching up their tan. You can see it, but when you're fair like me, honey, you're not going to see it. You're here. I'm probably going to hate my makeup now for doing this, but I will do it. Where is my brush? You want to use a nice fluffy brush when you do this. I'm just using a fluffy eyeshadow brush, okay? The one that I'm using is from Decay Beauty, and it is the 201, okay? Don't want to use too much, but oh God, I hate doing this because it looks so good. Going over my highlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't do anything, you guys. It doesn't. If you're not fair, you know what I mean? You might see something, but for me, I'm really not seeing. Yeah. It really did. No, just put more powder on my face. If anything, it might have made my under eyes look crepey. So if you're fair like me, I would not recommend it. If you have a tan, like medium skin tone, this could work for you, okay? This could work for you. It probably will work for you. But for somebody like me that's fair, it's just, you can't see it. I know I have shimmer on my eyes now. It's not something new. I like to have my shimmer on, okay? I wanted to do an all matte look, but then I wanted to put the shimmer on, all right? And please don't make me feel bad and say you liked it the other way better. I don't care. One thing I wanted to mention really quickly too, this isn't a new product, but sadly, I'm just going to share this because it's been discontinued, so you won't see me talking about it anymore in my videos, is the GUERLAIN Lingerie de PEAU. I just discovered this, let's not look at my nails. I discovered this, I don't even think it's been a year. And it's already discontinued? I think it's been out a while, but I mean, what a shame. And I feel kind of silly, okay, because I didn't know that this was discontinued. I just shared a video on my YouTube channel because I've been using this a lot lately. I'm not wearing it today, but I probably should have wore it today in the video. Well, it doesn't matter if I did. You can't get it. I mean, you can get it if you're lucky, okay? They don't sell it on their website anymore, and I think Nordstrom had maybe 3 shades to choose from that's left. So if what's left, you can get your shade, then that's it. I don't know if they're going to reformulate it or if it's just gone for sure. You know how that is. Chanel took some things off and then they brought some. Who knows? But it's a shame because this is really a nice foundation. I really, really liked this one. It's sad that I discovered it too late. So, yeah, I just wanted to share this. I just thought this one was a really nice one for dry skin, normal skin. I could wear it with my oily skin. I just couldn't, like in the summertime I would be able to wear it. But anyways, I just wanted to share that. So that is it for some of the new stuff. I haven't really been getting a lot of stuff as of yet. I'm filming this in the end of January, so this will probably be out sometime in February. I did today just order a couple of lippies from One Size, so I don't know when those videos will be out. If they come this week, then I can film them and hopefully get it out for February. Otherwise, it'll be in March. But there's nothing that's that exciting that I want to try. If something comes up, I'm not going to be that person that's going to try every little new thing that comes out. And I'm starting to I've said this before, I feel like, at least I did on TikTok, I'm getting bored. I just feel like it's the same stuff over and over in different packaging. There's some things that are different and unique and everything, and I'm interested in it. The thing that I liked about the One Size, because I had one. They had a Disney version collaboration. And it was the only one that they had, because after I bought that, I was like, oh my God, I want to buy more. And they didn't have any more. But they have, it's a gorgeous blue red that they had. I don't know if they're going to incorporate it in this line. I don't wear reds all the time, but it's a gorgeous blue red. And I loved it. I loved how it wore well on me for a red, because you know how reds can be. Reds can get a little bit, they can bleed a little bit sometimes, okay? But I really liked it. So now they just came up with some new ones, and I will be sharing that one. But other than that, right now, there's not a lot. I thought about trying the new Chanel concealer. Well, it's not new now. But I need to get it somewhere where I can return it. So far, the only place that's selling it is Chanel. And I'm saying return it. I may not want to return it, but what if I do? I don't want to be stuck with that. You know what I mean? So I really would like to try it, but unless it comes to the store where if I don't like it, I can return it, it's going to be a no for me. I need to have that option. You know what I mean? I have to have that option. I don't return everything, you guys, either. There's sometimes I get products that I hate. How many times am I going to talk about that palette? That I don't return everything that I don't like. I do return stuff, but I don't return everything. Some things I'm like, whatever. So anyways, let me know in the comments, have you tried anything lately that you love? A new eyeshadow palette, a new foundation, a new concealer, or something luxury, please, because that's what I do. I did share a couple of Drugstore, but you guys know I'm not going to start testing a Drugstore. Luxury, let me know in the comments. For those of you that only do Drugstore and only like Drugstore, I share a lot of tutorials on this channel too, and tips, and I talk about skincare. So I hope that you'll stick around. There's people that I follow too that do Drugstore, but I still follow them because I really like them and I like the other things that they share. So I hope that you stick around. Just stick with what I enjoy and what I enjoy wearing, everything. I just have to keep it real. Okay. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you're new here, would love to have you subscribe. I share new videos every single week. Let's get it to 100K here. Okay, let's do it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll catch you guys on my next one. Bye.